Hello and welcome to a special addendum to my previous entry of Fandom and things. First of all, I have a bunch of apologies to run through. One, I'm sorry if I'm talking low and fast. I'm filming upstairs in my room and my parents don't know I do this, so I don't want to have to explain why I'm talking to my webcam. Way too much bullshit to go through. Two, I apologize for the crap lighting. I was literally sitting on my bed at all different angles trying to find the best lighting, and this one was it. Three, sorry for the god awful background. Like I said, filming in my bedroom, and I don't have time to put up a decent backdrop, which would probably be a bed sheet. I just, TRDL, sorry for the shit quality. I'll try to do better next time. Now, I know I said that my next entry was going to be on March the 7th, which I fully intend to do. I still need to film it though. Um, Like I said, I know that I said the entry was going to be on the 7th, but I have 3 points I want to run through. One big one, two little ones. But I have 3 things I want to run through, and I just want to get the unpleasant shit out of the way first. In the last episode, I discussed my thoughts on how I felt about the whole derpy fiasco that has overtaken the My Little Pony fandom. And at the time, I had said I wasn't too sure how I felt about the iTunes edit of the character, where they pulled the episode from the iTunes store, edited the voice and the eyes, and edited out her name, and then put it back up. I went and I found it, and I can see why everyone's so upset because, wow, I didn't really notice too much of an edit on her eyes, but that's probably because I was a little too busy focusing on her new voice, which was just god awful. It sounded like it belonged to a completely different pony, and it didn't suit the character at all. On top of that, the dubbing on Rainbow Dash I thought wasn't all that great. I mean, the voice was similar enough that if you weren't paying too much attention, you could have let it squeak by. But, yeah, I was listening with a pretty critical ear, and it sounded bad. Now, in the first video, I had mentioned that people were complaining that Derpy was ableist, or an ableist stereotype. This edit was supposed to remove that, but it backfired miserably. In the original airing, when Rainbow Dash was talking to Derpy, you could tell she's really irritated with this whole mess that Derpy has created. But she's using the same tone of voice she would use for any other pony. She talks to Derpy the same way she talks to her friends. In this edit, now it's more like, oh, be careful. You don't want to do any more damage than you've already done. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a good actress, but that is actually pretty damn close to how it sounded. Here, in this edit, the whole opening scene, she sounds really condescending and like she's pitying Derpy for not being able to do things right. And it really, really reads, let's pity the retard pony. Yeah, I can finally well and truly understand why everybody's so upset. I don't know. I'm sure this will be a case of more updates as they develop. And now, like true newscaster fashion, just turn and look to another camera to switch gears. Like I said, I want to move on to some more pleasant stuff. I have 2 people that I really want to say thank you to. The first person is Hopin' Forever, a DeviantArt user. Hopin' Forever being the username. One of the last YouTube videos that I did before I started doing fandom and things was kind of an appeal / request to the bronies of the interwebs, asking for the phonetic translation for the Arabic dub of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic opening. Hopin' Forever found that and sent me a link to the translations. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I have the lyrics on my iPod now, and I pull those up whenever I listen to the song, trying to follow along. Right now, the only line I can sing with any degree of confidence is Applejack's line. And as a side note, Applejack sounds really nice in Arabic. And I really hope to change that with the lyrics, which is why I put this request out there. Apparently, Arabic is one of the most challenging languages to learn, but I'm really going to try. The second person I want to say thank you to is SilverEye12, another DeviantArt user. Toward the end of February, I was in Anchorage, and I had to order a couple of plus-size shirts from Hot Topic. The too long didn't read version was my parents didn't want to pick these shirts up for me. Hot Topic doesn't like Hot Topic doesn't mail U.S. Postal Service to the Alaskan bush where I live. And my parents didn't want to pick up the shirts because they don't like the mall that the Hot Topic in. And Fur Rendezvous, which is a really big deal in Anchorage, was going on that same weekend. My parents were going in, and they were just like, "F that, we're not going downtown." So I had asked all of my DeviantArt watchers, if they would be willing to somebody mail me the shirts, and she stepped in, and I got those on Saturday, and much joy was had. So thank you very much. I'm actually wearing one of those shirts. I'm wearing my Doctor Who TARDIS shirt. I feel very, very awesome today. So, to recap, Derpy's new voice for The Fail, and many, many thanks to Hope and Forever and SilverEye12 of DeviantArt.com. I might end up filming my new, the official Fandom and Things entry for the 7th tonight, maybe tomorrow night, I'm not sure. But expect a new edit on Wednesday, or a new episode, or entry, whatever you want to call it, on Wednesday. So, how long? I've been talking for about 6 minutes. I think it's time I shut up and let you guys go about your day. So, thank you for listening. Peace, love, and all that jazz.